is Lisa Clark, and thanks for tuning in to Lemur Part 7. And we are going to work on this eye on this video. So, like I've said in other videos, is this exactly like the reference? Nope, it sure is not. I try to get close to what I'm seeing in the reference photo, keeping in mind when I'm looking at the reference photo, it is not right in front of me like it is in this video. It's on a computer screen or my phone or wherever, and I got to keep looking up or looking, to the side. But it's no excuse. But I'm just saying, when it's sitting like this on the video, I can really see where I didn't place things exactly. But it's okay. So for this eye, just like the other one, I'm just gonna lay down the colors I'm seeing and know that I'm layering on them. I'm gonna be layering over these base colors. So these eyes are like super fiery and got a lot of amber color to it. I thought these eyes were just really, really gorgeous. But anyway, so you got to understand when you're putting down your base colors, these colors are not going to be the most that poke through. You want them to poke through a little bit and blend, but I just, sometimes people will say lay dark to light, others light to dark. It depends on the medium you're using. I'm just going to go with my gut and just try to follow my instincts, I guess. So you're going to see many colors. There's reds, there's oranges, there's yellows, there's variants of yellows and oranges and reds. There's even some brown. So, and another tip I have, when you put in the pupil, in this case, it's a just black pupil. If you look super close, right around the edge of the pupil, it almost looks like the color of his eye, or it's almost like a waterfall into the pupil. So you're going to see me do like little hash marks coming out of the pupil because I want to drag some of that black from the pupil into the color. Because to me, that kind of creates that three-dimensional look. I did not get the pupil shape correct on my first go, but I do end up tweaking it a little bit and getting it to be a better shape. It's more like an off oval shape. And for whatever reason, I just didn't see that at first. But I did catch it once I looked at both eyes. I was like, wait a minute, something's off here. But, that's the beauty. You can, as the artist, you can go in and change it. You can go right over it. And I do. I end up fixing that. Anyway, so here I'm using like a creamy orange, light orangish color. It's just whatever strikes me at feeling like that's the color that's going to work. Now, if you're going to try to do this reference photo, which you're welcome to do, you could do a whole different color eye. I mean, as the artist, that's your liberty. I will say though, like for this is like a wild animal. I'm not giving it to an owner of the lemur. So it's not as important to get every single marking correct, if that makes sense, because a pet owner is going to know. They're going to see it and they're going to know, wow, that does not look like my pet. But this is just like a wild, let's see, here's those hash marks I was talking about. Right, real small all the way around that pupil with this darker color. And I'm pulling the black as I do it. I'm kind of pulling some black in to the color a little bit. At any rate, but yeah, since this is a wild animal, going back to what I was talking about, it's not as critical that I get every marking exact as the photo. If I was doing a pet portrait, I would be just a little bit more about exact. Like this has got to look just like the pet because the owner will know. But anyway, so as usual, I let things sit for a minute with my head and I will go to another area. I'm just kind of darkening this little area around his eyebrow. And then I'll go back to the eye because it's not done. And I know it's not done, but I like to sit with things for a little bit. So anyway, I go back with this peachy, orangey color and try to hit that little highlight that I see in the reference. it's right about here that I'm realizing, oh, that pupil is not the right shape. But I'll get to it. But yeah, I'm just trying to get that three-dimensional look. There's a lot of different colors going on, a lot of different flecks in the eye itself. So pretty cool. Here's where I realize, oh yeah, that pupil is more all ovally looking. So I'm trying to go back and add a little black and try to get that a little bit less circular looking, a little more oblong looking pupil. I'll get there. I think I go back to it again in the next part of the series just to try to make it look a little better. But anyway, the colors are there. They're popping through. They're starting to come together and create this really cool ambery, burning, fiery eye that I'm looking for. So that about wraps it up for part 7. Part 8 is on the way. And yeah, it's getting there slowly but surely. Have a great rest of the day. Bye.